Alright, so we're back with some more Persona 3. Last time, Koromaru protected the shrine against a regular shadow, a normal shadow somehow that was able to get out. But anyways, he protected that. So now Koromaru's getting treated. We did our tournament. We didn't win, although we did get a potential social link out of it. And now we're just waiting for the full moon. We're still building our social stats, and that never changes. Until the second playthrough, which, if I do a second playthrough, it'll more than likely be I'll just show you parts of the game that I didn't get to in the first playthrough, which is generally how we've done 4 and 5. So, well, if I do end up doing it, it'll probably be something along those lines. But for the time being, we're going to go ahead and continue raising our stats. Not enough, but we're getting there. Summer vacation continues. Sounds good to me. Your cell phone rang. Good morning, this is Elizabeth. I'm calling to inform you that another human is strayed in the Tartarus, too, this time, I believe. Please don't delay in carrying out your rescue. Goodbye. The call ended. I'd rather not. Nothing good on. Well, we can just use the time period and go ahead and save those two. What are the chances? I could do it right before. They said the full moon's on the 6th, so we could just do it on the 5th. My Persona's endurance level is very high. This is it. Sure, the increases as I progress. A high level endurance is crucial in battle. So I just won't take as much damage because she has a lot of endurance, as opposed to some of her others here. Okay, yeah, you're still talking about Koromaru, great. Yeah, Koromaru still. Koromaru this, Koromaru that. Bruh. Alright, it's Monday, so we can't do the old couple. The high school is presumably closed, in which case we can just go hang around with others. What are you doing here? I got screwed. These incidents all started with that god in the shrine's curse. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Well, not at all. Tell me more. You're funny, but that's very open-minded. Beyond impressed. Okay, then. So we can talk to Maiko here, which would increase our hanged. Not that we've really been using hanged personas like that, but if we get a good one, it'll be built up very quickly as a result. So, you're off today, right? But I'm going to the cram school. I have to go to the cram school, but I'm not going. Will you play with me? Sure. I probably should have looked around a bit more before I ended up doing this, but here we are. Next, well, you pick this time. Alright, we screwed it up last time, so that way we're not able to get it this time. It is what it...
Hi, how was your day?
This Thursday, the 6th, there will be a full moon. I'm sure Shadow will appear as well. Please be ready. Still talking about Koromaru. Everybody's still on the Koromaru train. Can't let Koromaru beat us. Let's go to the Tartarus, man. Nah. Junpei's afraid of Koromaru making him look bad. Well, he does have a point there. I don't know how comfortable I am with the dog getting all the credit either. Alright. Make sure you get me when you go to the Tartarus. Are you still just chilling? Alright, well. Good. The last shadow that appeared during the full moon gave me a hard time. The operation didn't go as I expected. So to avoid any similar mistakes in the future, I'm gonna do visualization training so I can react to any situation. I'll do my best to support you. Great! So we're gonna wait until the 5th, and then we're gonna go into Tartarus, and people are like, gonna be like, no, please, but don't worry, we're just gonna save the people and get out. Like, we're not gonna do a farming session or nothing for it. We're just gonna grab our people and go. People are probably like, why are you doing academics? And it's like, it's probably at this point the closest one to actually leveling up, so that's why I'm doing it. My phone is ringing. You have time to talk right now? Sure. Are you free today? I was thinking of going somewhere. Well, I've got the Fortune Arcana. There's worse nerds I can hang out with. Sure, why not? Hey, game parade, okay. Now, look at all our tickets. I didn't think we'd win some money. This is fun. He's excited. Come to think of it, I've always had good luck. I mean, I never thought I'd do so well in that contest, and he's forcing a spot. Do you think it's okay for me to be in the finals? You just did your best, believe in yourself, the others just suck. Believe in yourself. Yeah, that's what everyone keeps telling me. I guess I get nervous because I never received any proper training. Today you learned something new about him. But because it's not an actual interaction with him, we can't advance his rank now, but presumably that should have set him up for a free rank up on the next one. The day after tomorrow is the big day, huh? Let's kick some ass. We'll see. Oh my gosh, you're still on Kurmar? Bro, alright. Kurmar got all of the people's hearts. Alright, studying. Like, I doubt they would throw 2 more people at me to save, like, the day before we do a shadow boss, but on the off chance that they're cheeky enough to do it, at least we had the opportunity to go. Although we will be, like, tired going into the fight. You got a minute? Sorry, I'm busy. Oh, really? Alright, then. You seem disappointed. Ha! Got him. Should have asked yesterday, nerd. Now, I guess we can talk to my head. Or this is probably the best time to actually upgrade the Hermit as a result. Well, I can't go to the Tartarus in the morning anyways. Although I should have picked up a Hermit Arcana before I went here. Alright, well, rip. Are you kidding me? Bro, what? Well, I forgot it does the whole day. Well, rip to those people. Alright, well, those 2 people are getting eaten by Tartarus. Whoops. Forgot that doing the Hermit steals the whole day. Wow, Hermit actually worst one to deal with. Well, rip to those people. Probably would have been halfway decent stuff too, but here we are. I guess just sitting on the end of the sofa, ready for our first full moon battle.
Well, it's a full moon once again.
Thanks for noticing.
Any luck, Yamagishi? Yes, I've located it. And this time, it's not just an ordinary one.
Who could have seen that?
Now that's more like it.
It's by the deserted houses in the northern part of Iwatodai.
Okay, then.
But there is one thing that's strange. It seems like it's underground. Almost 10 meters.
What?
It must be in some kind of basement.
According to my records, there is no structure in the area that matches those criteria.
I don't know, are your records like 10 years old now or something?
However, in the past, there was an underground facility that was used by the military.
Well, you know, it's probably that one then, I guess.
The military? Is that true?
Well, the architectural and geographic data for the area were uploaded into her memory bank. Then again, the information hasn't been updated in a decade.
See, that's what I was thinking too.
That is correct.
Wouldn't that be a good idea?
So, how should we interpret this?
There's no way of knowing without actually going there.
It seems war's scars may be deeper than we think. The situation is still unclear at this time. Therefore, we will wait until we arrive to determine who should be deployed.
Agreed.
All right, then.
Understood.
Then let's go.
Surely Aegis would be given to you at an adequate level in order to be able to handle this fight, right? Fuka's guidance led you here.
The target should be around here.
Well done.
Oh, well, looks like we're gonna have an encounter with these 3 here. Whether or not this actually turns into anything is another.
Who are these guys? Lucia didn't sense a thing till now.
Before you realize it, two figures are standing behind you.
This is the first time we've met in person. My name is Takaya. This is Jin.
Takaya and Jin.
We are known to some as Strega.
Okay, should I be concerned about that?
We've been keeping an eye on you.
Great, I love it when the dudes keep their eyes on me. Nope. Just gonna go with nope on that one.
From what we hear, you've undertaken a righteous battle to save the world.
Something along those lines.
But we've come here tonight to put an end to that dream.
Oh, we'll see about that.
What? You've gained new allies, yet this land still crawls with sin.
Won't it always?
Tartarus is towering as beautifully as always.
You know?
But why the hell would you want to stop us?
Simple. If the shadows in the dark hour disappear, then so will our power. And we can't let that happen now, can we?
Power? Don't tell me you're Persona users as well.
Why don't you use that pretty little head of yours for a change?
Ooh.
Only a select few wield the power of a persona. And the Dark Hour is a frontier that is ours alone to explore. Just like the Tower of Demise.
And that's like the second or third time they mentioned the Tower of Demise before, but what is that?
That's your reason? Are you crazy? There's no telling what will happen if we don't do something about the shadows.
What difference does it make? There will always be disasters, whether they are caused by shadows or arise from human folly.
I mean, is he wrong?
No one can predict the future anyway. But that is all beside the point. Surely you will acknowledge the sense of significance the Dark Hour has given you.
You think I like this?
Is it not so? How about the rest of you? Do you also wish to return to your pathetic, ordinary lives?
Of course.
I don't enjoy this one single bit.
Ooh.
You've each got your own reason for fighting. Justice is only an excuse.
Ooh, get called out, but I mean, is he wrong?
And that makes you all hypocrites.
I suppose to a certain degree, huh?
So I say to hell with you.
Oh, that's a little rude, don't you think? The partition is closing.
Have fun in there.
The two left right before the partition closed.
Damn it! They locked us in.
Oh yes, a steel door is in our way. Oh no, if only we had personas to get rid of it.
We will be all right.
Or an Aegis, you know, any of these options are a thing.
Rather than wasting our energy, I suggest we deal with the shadow first.
You're right. If we lose our cool, then they win. The shadow's moving. I think it's noticed us.
Oh, you mean the big gigantic metal door came down? It's like, oh, I wonder what that is.
All right, let's concentrate on our original goal. We can look for a way out after we've won.
Sounds good
Everyone,
to me.
prepare for battle.
Okay then. Well, sadly, I'm sure I'll need a heal. It's creepy here. Okay. Material? Why not? At the moment, we can't do anything about being trapped. Let's do the shadow first. Let's just take a look at Aegis. The facility is abandoned out and since any living creatures. Alright, so let's just take a look at what Aegis has got for us here. Although I guess I should have gone to a policeman in order to get actual weaponry for her. Oops. Handgun that fires from 3 fingers. 116 attack, 70 defense, 34 evasion. Yeah, you know, they definitely decked her out quite a bit. 92 hit is almost as bad as Yukari's. At least it does do damage, but like that's almost as low as Yukari in terms of. Oh boy. Well, Red Ribbon doesn't do anything, so I guess take a lamp badge, I guess. Do we take Aigis over Akihiko just to show her off? I think we do. I think we do. Will mistakes be made as a result of it? We'll see. I mean, Akihiko's 28, Aigis is 29. I mean, that's relatively fine replacements. Fuka, we really got to get you the 32 already so you can get third eye. I guess we could have done that before we came in here, but not at this point. You seem to be trapped. The doors are too heavy to open. I sense the target 2 blocks ahead of you. It's moving slowly downward. Chase after. No, nothing about these? No? Okay. Whoa, this place seems to have some kind of weapons depot. I've never seen so many weapons before. All designed to kill, but I guess that's the reality of war. It's hard to believe that a time like this actually existed. Oh, Fuka. So at least to the horse. The target is gaining speed. It's continuing down the tunnel to chase after. But why? Why would it care to go down the tunnel? The target is stopped. It's waiting in the next area. Be careful. Dude. They really tried to throw one troll at me right at the end, huh?
I am equipped with a special function.
Okay.
It is called Orgia mode. Would you like more information on it?
Yeah, sounds good to me.
In this mode, my limiter is temporarily disabled.
Okay.
Thus, my offensive capability increases significantly.
Sounds good to me.
However, since my inhibition logic is disabled as well, I am entirely autonomous during that time.
Okay, so you get at least according to her, a significant damage increase, but I won't be able to control her during the time. Is that worth it? I suppose if I just really need the damage at the time.
Furthermore, once Orgia mode has been activated, it cannot be cancelled until I overheat.
Okay, so I guess you could kind of think of it like... damn. I was thinking of the Pokemon really too. It's not Rampage, it's not Overheat, it's... I don't know, I feel bad, man.
Then, a cooldown period is required before I can resume normal operation.
What? This sounds terrible. What? Okay, so I get a good damage increase. Alright, sick. But I can't control her. That sucks. And then I can't stop it once she's in it. So once she's doing whatever, she's doing whatever. I'm locked out of being able to use her for the time. That sucks. And then you have a cooldown period. Bruh.
Orgia mode only lasts for a short while, so timing is crucial. That concludes the tutorial. Would you like me to repeat it?
So if I just need to go let her go berserk, but I have to take care of her at the time, I guess I'm good.
The command to activate Orgia mode can be accessed via tactics.
Okay. I'm not really convinced on Orgia mode. I don't know about you, but I'm really not all that convinced. Sword knows electric, of course it knows. Yeah, and then we have 2 electric weakness right next to
When
each
you
other.
fall, get right back up. This is my duty.
Well, that's just awkward.
It must
Oh,
be
you have switch, right? That's pretty good. Wow, okay. Jesus. Calm down. Oh, my. Well, serious getting bodied out here. Well, rip the Chariot.
Oh no! Mitsuru-senpai!
Oh my gosh, really? Bruh.
Hang in there!
Yikes. That was the thing that happened. Naika certainly has a lot of health. She did say that she had high endurance. I figured it was reaching. I keep forgetting that making so I could actually control her, because otherwise this may as well be Orgia mode, except unwillingly. Yeah. I guess this enemy was just here so you could actually test out the Orgia mode, which I probably should have done, but here we are. And of course, I actually couldn't control her because I forgot to set it so that way I could. I don't think I can actually do that until I get another fight, and then I have to do it before she's... Thankfully, these guys give a pretty good amount of HP. And the arms again. Alright, so lightning's neutral, although I do want this guy to level up. Eerie set. Okay, which makes it... I forgot to switch items again every time. Every time. Surely Miss Era will want to get one shot because of her being stressed, right?
I failed to finish it off.
Okay, well you still took more damage than I thought you would.
Defeated an enemy. Oh no! It's
Oh
Zero
my.
Senpai!
Oh man,
Hang in there!
this game is really trying to tell me that Miss Era was not to play.
2 enemies left!
That's crazy. Oh man. Are you serious? Like, she is getting destroyed on every encounter. Miss Era, please. Miss Era is about to go down again.
When you fall, get right back up.
Kill rush, okay. Medium multi. Light, but all 47 Holy. You're gonna need even more HP taking
Just one more!
much
Mitsuru
damage
Senpai
from
is
using one
seriously
skill.
hurt.
That's crazy.
I summoned these!
You know, I thought we farmed up enough, but you know, these fights right now are starting to make me
I made
think
a slight
otherwise.
miscalculation.
Well, I suppose it's a little too late for that, huh? Yikes. Oh, we can rip you guys SP. We have SPO. I mean, we got like infinite items at this point since we haven't used any, so in that regard, I'm not too concerned about it, but... underground facility, deepest area. Well, that's certainly a different look. Just straight up take.
This explains the tread marks.
No, really, Fuka.
It's using the tank as armor.
Well, that's annoying.
Get ready, everyone! Here it comes!
If it's weak to electric, though, it's about to catch these hands.
Its arcana is justice. Wait, it's Chariot? What the? Why am I sensing 2 entities? It doesn't make sense.
We use the tanks, the Chariot, and the drivers, the Justice, presumably. I suppose that being said, I can have Fuga scan, though I doubt she'll actually
Give me
learn
a sec.
anything.
I'll scan the target.
But we can see. Electric is neutral, good to know. Well, I suppose we can test it out while we're here. Would not surprise me if this block is still neutral. Okay.
Watch it. Light
Just
won't work on the
nullifies
enemy.
insta-kill, but everything else is fair game. Looks like it does pierce, so it's actually good that we brought Aegis since she resisted, so she'll be relatively fine for the time being. Mitsuru, on the other hand, is just
I summoned thee.
Alright, so we don't need the AoE strikes. Raising evasion wouldn't be the worst idea.
Proceeding.
And I low-rolled kill rush because of course I did. Wow, get good. Very much so get good moment. This is full moon bonus, and it is full moon. Alright, you know what? We'll go for it. Let's see that full moon bonus in action. I mean, that's not bad, 125. I mean, I wish I didn't pay HP for it, but 125, I mean, that's the most we've hit so far, right? Are people gonna read if I don't use Orgia mode? I mean, I can see some people doing it, but it really doesn't seem that good. I mean, there's so many drawbacks to it. Unless the damage is just like that insane. Ooh, you have Kill Rusty. Thankfully you roll low on it. Presumably we'll beat the tank and then we'll have to fight the other persona after. Or the other shadow, I guess I should say. We'll heal everybody up since I'm using HP skills and Midas is also using HP skills. That's still such a sad heal. Alright, we're just gonna have Midas continue to keep using Kill Rush. Midas.
It's separated into two.
Okay.
I see now. The vehicle and turret are different types. One's Chariot and the other's Justice.
Again, yet another slow moment. It's okay though, folks.
They seem to be coordinating their attacks too. Please, be careful.
Attack reverted. Oh man, that was with my attack up too. Rip. They both still shared the damage though. I guess we can have her check them personally, potentially.
Give me a sec. I'll scan the target.
Surely you know resist physical attacks now as a result of that. I mean, it's hard to deny that damage. I mean, it is good because I'm relatively fine HP. Go ahead and throw wind out here. Still neutral. They might still have the same weaknesses. Although you think they would give them something different, or even like some resistances.
Watch it. Light won't work.
It's still only light, which for Justice makes sense. We're just gonna hard focus one of them. 69 damage, that's Mama, hey, chill with all that. Tetrafood. Alright. Triple tanning? Well, that's extremely annoying.
Gem can cure Igus.
Contra indeed. Ah, from the whole party. Yes, this sounds like a fantastic idea. It was something I'd already considered doing in the first place, but, you know, them telling me the exact item I need also kind of makes my search a bit easier, so I don't mind it. It was something I already considered to begin with. It's not like something that was just a brain blast moment where I was like, oh, new Tetra Gem. What was I thinking? Nah. Surely one won't raise the other one as a result, right? Homunculus sacrificed itself. Great! I forgot we had a homunculus on us. But, well, it got used on this fight, which I'm sure I would have rather had it on other fights, but I don't exactly get the choice. Alright, he's down, but he's not out. Presumably, he's just gonna get rezzed somehow by this guy, so we'll probably have to drop them both at the same time, if I had to guess. If I do this, it still won't even target him, so we may as well just use one little. That's two we needed in order to do the damage. Akahiko still would have been nice at the very least to drop their defense. Or if we had a persona that was actually upping all of our teammates' stats here. Though we haven't really had a persona like that. Yeah, I had a feeling that was the case. Oh good, you both res each other 100%.
It revived it?
Yeah, I had a feeling that'd be the case. Alright, well, hopefully it doesn't, I mean, it said it res them with all his HP, but I was hoping like maybe it'd get weaker every time I dropped them. So, yeah, not focusing. That was one of the things I thought was going to be a problem had I had focused one. But it is what it is, isn't it? This is kind of annoying. And you missed, of course. That's always the best. Hey, now I can do damage both at the same time. That's what we're looking for. That's what I'm talking about. I can appreciate a bit more of the dynamicness that this fight has compared to the other ones. they should both be taking the damage like we had seen on the first case, in which this would be the best way to going about damaging both of them, unless you have better spells than I do, which is very much so a possible thing. But for us at the current moment, not so much. Kill rush, sure. Can you stop rolling? Holy bro! What are you doing to me? What do you mean I missed? Oh, come on. I'm getting trolled so hard right now. Again, Yukari's just gonna be a healer. If I had a better person that could heal just as well as she did, I would probably use them at this point, but, you know, they've been very stingy about allowing that outside of having my main character be the healer. We can't just have that now, can we? Who would want to see a run where my main character is just the healer? That's just lame.
Hang in there. Obey my command.
I much prefer flying the boss in this floor. Doing damage to both of them at the same time sounds good to me. Presumably they share the same health bar there like they did the first time. So we just need to even them out in a wombo combo. In which case, if we're going to do that, we should make sure we use only AoE attacks, even if they're weaker, just to make sure that it happens. In which case, now is actually a viable reason to use Swift Strike, or whatever the one was called for Vikings. We don't necessarily need to drop them on the same attack, but they do need to actually go down at the same time. I was like, please don't miss. Nuts. Why does the tank know revival skills? Who knows? Who knows? 4K XP, I love to see. And yet we only get one level ourselves out of it. Although our persona here can be good. Strength, endurance, and blood. That gets us electric break. Do we really care about electric like that? I mean, makes one foe panic, who cares? Like, for real? Electric boost? I mean, that's something. Still wasn't enough to get that heart off him. Strength, magic, endurance, sure, Yukari always needs endurance. Strength, magic, endurance, Zero always needs endurance too. I guess strength, endurance, and luck. Okay, so luck's your lowest one, understandably. Endurance, definitely not a bad stat, especially in this one to have. Your strength is only slightly higher. Fuko levels up. One more level when we get third eye. One. The dormitory command room.
Yes?
This is Mitsuru. We've neutralized the target.
Good work. You may return.
Our signal works from all the way down there in the caves underground. I don't know. I X'd out on that one.
Wait, there's more. Our mission was interrupted by an uninvited guest. He's most likely a persona user.
A persona user?
And he wasn't alone. They appeared quietly during the dark hour and seemed to be aware of our activities.
Did they say anything that might give us a clue?
Come to think of it,
String?
they said they're called Strega.
Strega?
You seem to know something about that, fam.
I'll see what I can find out.
Right.
Thank you. I have one final thing to report. I regret to inform you that we fell right into Strega's trap, and now we're locked inside here.
Ah, I see. Since the threat has been eliminated, I'll send someone over as soon as I can.
I'm sorry. We'll be waiting.
Right. We don't have
Other
personas that
persona
can just punch
users,
through
huh?
that. Absolutely not. Yeah, that guy's got too many thoughts on his mind over there. An unexpected enemy has emerged. They seem to be Persona users as well. In any case, you succeeded in defeating the Shadow this month too. You expect that there will be fewer victims for a while. You're exhausted, so you're eager to get some rest. You've become tired. Well, fair enough. Summer vacation continues. You're tired. You don't seem to be feeling well, that's fine. Everyone seems thoroughly exhausted. Since Mitsuru and Akihiko aren't here, let's not go to the Tartarus today. Let me get this straight. If the Dark Hour disappears, then our personas will disappear too. That's basically what the Strego people were saying, right? Sounds like the gist of it. Dude, our missions are always so tiring, but last night was even worse since we ran into the Strego guys. Man, they really pissed me off. There are 4 shadows remaining. Let's do our best next time too. However, the members of Strego also appear to be our enemies, so please be careful. The lady wasn't with them that time. The question is why? I heard that some people who were suffering from apathy syndrome have suddenly gotten better. Isn't that odd? How could they all get better at exactly the same time? Right, Cat, right. Alright, well, we'll go ahead and continue the video here. We're actually able to go out and hang out with people. Today's Friday. Econ's closed because of summer break. Makes sense. The mall, Nozomi's gonna be the only one chilling over there. Friday. Why are you here? Found that website, the one about revenge. Remember, I wanted to get my revenge on this guy, but I chickened out. I closed the tab right away. Now I'm not even sure if I had the right URL. Everybody, okay, nothing in the shrine. Gotcha. At the strip mall, that one guy said he would be chilling around here. Hey, I've been waiting for you. Let's go eat. Sure. Let's see who can eat faster. The loser has to run 100 laps around the city. He's full of courage, but he had the courage to face it. He accepted his challenge. Interesting. I wasn't expecting him to be locked behind social status here, but here we are. He's eating the takoyaki at an extremely fast pace. This seems like a good opportunity for an eating competition. What is your eating strategy? Eat it before it cools, swallow it whole. Just gonna eat it before it cools. That's the technique of the burning tongue. Simple but dangerous. House, he also began chuckling hot food down his throat. We finished our meals at the same time. Looks like a tie. I'm impressed. Not many people can match my speed. I thought I could win. I expected to lose, actually. I thought I might lose too. Well, I'm a little off my game lately. I had a lot of guts challenging me at takoyaki, though. I'm impressed. You have a lot of potential. You recognize your potential. Star athlete has become an acquaintance. Alright. Which means what our Arcana is. I would have to. A star athlete being a star. Really, that's a bit on the nose, don't you think? Rival athlete. Cool. In my opinion, I might as well be a loss, you know? As promised, I'm gonna start my laps around the city. You do whatever you think is best. Put up a good fight today, so you're around. Decided to go back to the book. Alright, Star,
Hello?
have we even gotten Star Personas yet? Like, am I crazy? Shut up, kid. Nobody wants to talk to you. Well, I guess it was good that we got that courage upgrade in order to make that happen. Whether or not that was the defining moment, I don't know for sure, but pretty balanced and everything. We're tired, so we don't really want to do academics while we're tired. Courage, I guess. Staying for hours and hours. Oh, I probably should have went back to Elizabeth. Oops. Well, rip to the people that ended up in Tartarus. Have fun with your apathy syndrome. Your room, you sense someone's presence.
Hi, how are you?
Nerd, you say that every time.
I remembered something else.
Great.
The end won't be brought about by anyone in particular.
Thanks.
It's coming because there are many people who wish for it, as if it was destined from the start.
Yeah, that's a generally running theme throughout the Persona games. People wish for the end, and therefore it happens, sort of thing.
But doesn't that seem like a strange thing to wish for?
You would think, and then you experience real life, and you're like, you know what, maybe it's not so bad. Not really, no one wants that, who cares? No one wants that.
Are you certain?
Oh no, there's people that absolutely want that.
What about those who hope for an end to their suffering, who wish to find peace?
There's very much so those people. We have stats on those type of things too. And dudes just happen to be, it used to be like 4-1, but now it's like 5-1. But it's fine because it's dudes, therefore it's not an issue. But if we switch the genders, they're absolute headlines everywhere. But because it's dudes, it doesn't actually matter. Society.
Well, enough about that for now. There's something else I wanted to tell you today. Soon, the poisonous flowers will bloom.
Okay.
1 in your own garden, and 3 in the garden opposite yours.
Okay, if we assume 1 in our own, the fortune teller spoke more so as if it was going to be Aegis, which being a robot and whatnot, you can see that being a potential possibility. And the 3 in the garden opposite of yours would more than likely be the Stragum members, just for the, the fact that there's 3 of them and whatnot. Although, if we want to say 1 in our own garden, if Sanjiro decides to come back, you could potentially say that he's 1. You could also hint at Junpei for how he was acting originally earlier in the game, but that's all speculation at the moment.
I don't know whether or not this has anything to do with the end, but you should be careful.
Okay. There's no garden, thanks for the warning, I don't get it. We could also say that the chairman himself is a thing. Thanks for the warning. He could only be working with us because we are Persona users, and that meets his end goal. In which case, now that he knows of other Persona users, they might be more willing to do what he wants, in which case, he might go over there, in which case I could see that being a thing as well. And Junpei, I think, is pretty much out of it, so out of his, little rut he was with us just being better than him. Thanks for the warning.
I'm happy to hear that from you.
Stop.
I'll come again if I find out anything useful.
Hey.
That's what friends are for, right?
I don't remember saying that we were friends. He gives you a carefree smile. You felt a bond with Forrest. Did I, though? I don't know if I did. Rank 5. I feel like this Arcana is growing a lot more than it feels like it should. I feel like we used to be at 3 and now we just jumped up to 5 or whatnot.
Good night.
Faros disappeared. Great. You're still tired, as to be expected. Summer vacation continues. Your cell phone is ringing. This is Elizabeth. I'm calling to inform you of a change to Tartarus. I believe a path that was blocked is now open. I thought you'd like to know. I wish you a safe journey. I was going to check for her for a new quest earlier, but, I'd forgotten about it a little bit. My room.
It's me.
Oh, come right in.
I'm sorry to bother you while you're resting, but can I have a word with you?
Oh, by all means, come in, Miss Sigrid. We can have plenty of time. Sit right here on the bed, I'm sure. Coming just a minute. I'm coming.
Good morning. There's something I need to tell everyone,
Okay.
but I think it would be best if you saw it for yourself.
All right, then.
Come to the 4th floor meeting room when you get home tonight, okay?
I was also going to check that as well.
I'll see you then.
Mitsuru seems upleft. You're tired. You don't seem to be feeling it. Well, being tired is fine. I'm not concerned about being tired. I guess we could check early, even though it may not even let me, but we'll see. Seems to be a new recording. Watch the recording? Sure. 7/15/2009 at 5:05:38. It looks like Fuga's room. Oh my. Oh, cameras in Fuga's room, huh? That's pretty sus.
I wonder if I should have gone for the one-piece suit instead.
Absolutely, Fuga. Absolutely.
These halter-top bikinis look almost like underwear.
Oh, really, Fuga?
It feels weird to have my belly button exposed.
Where is it, Fuga? Where is it? Fuga is posing bashfully in front of the mirror. Posing? Oh my, Fuga.
Now that I think about it, this is my first time choosing my own swimsuit.
You mean your parents chose your swimsuits all the time for you before that? Okay.
But there wasn't much of a selection with the one-piece ones.
Okay.
I wonder if I should ask Yukari-chan for one last opinion.
Asking Yukari? I mean, you could have just asked me. I mean, but yes, Yukari, but I mean, Yukari?
Although, I don't really exercise, so I probably wouldn't look very good standing next to her.
Fuga, you're an anime girl. You don't gain or lose weight. You're just fine. You're fine.
Oh, right. I have just the thing.
Okay. Fuga opened a package in the corner of the room.
The low-frequency waist slimmer pad I bought from Tanaka's show.
Oh no. Fuga, you poor soul.
It said online it was very effective for its price, so if it helps even a little before we leave...
You appreciate that she's still trying to make herself look better, though. You know, there is some level of appreciation for it.
Now, let's see. How do I turn this on? Oh no! This... Oh!
Oh no.
It tickles! Oh! What am I gonna do?
Get your minds out together, people. It's clearly a low frequency waist slimmer pad thing. Okay, calm down. Fuka's giggling and rolling on the floor with the belt still on. It's a belt, people. It's a belt.
No!
Right.
Yamagishi, may I bother you for a second?
Oh, it's Mitsuru-senpai. Oh, I have to answer the door. Yes, I'm coming.
That's... Oh no. Just... ultimate levels of sus right now, jeez.
Oh,
Why do they gotta play that sound too? Oh my.
No.
Yeah, Mitsuru's like...
No, not at all.
It's so sussy, even Mitsuru is catching on to it.
It's not that important. Never mind. Just carry on.
Oh, senpai.
You know what they were doing when they wrote this recording session. You already know. Like...
Is this what it means to train your abs?
And, you know, I mean, Atlas has always been doing sus things. So, like, this doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Especially if you played the other Personas, they're just Atlas games in general. They've always got some sus stuff going on, which is good. You know what? There's a little bit of sus you need in every game, right? I mean, it just makes the games that more interesting. But, you know, this one's a bit up there than sus is, that's for sure. The recording ends here. It's still extremely sus that that's in Fuga's room there. Just, you know, just saying, but alright. well, time to go back to the restroom, see if we can, you know, be a little less sick, I guess. Well, we're not sick, we're just tired at the moment. Although if we get great condition, that could work out. You don't feel so good. We're tired, and they just sold them to Tartarus. Great. I suppose that means we can always just do it like the day after today. That's cool. I'm so tired after an operation, especially this time with those Strega dudes there. They really pissed me off. Of course. There are 4 shadows left to fight, but we should not forget about the danger Strega poses to us either. We must remain on guard at all times. It still seems weird that they want to immediately confront us with personas if they did have personas, if that was the case. Nobody cares, kid. I don't even know why I checked you. Those guys are up to something, I'm just not sure what. It seems that their goal and our goal have intersected, but next time they get in our way, I'm going to beat them down. That's all there is to it. I never thought there would be Persona users other than us. Oh, you mean like how we found Koromaru, or, you know, I guess, or anything like that? No other Persona users? Oh, okay. We don't know much about them, but we do know that they're definitely our enemies, and they're filled with malice and hostility. Lucia wasn't able to detect those people who call themselves Strega. They must be very powerful to slip through her net. Who are they? We will have to figure that out in a different episode. We're going to go ahead and call this episode here. So, Foros is clearly foreshadowing that somebody in our group is sussy, that's for sure. Somebody, we're going to have to hit the button soon enough here. There's an imposter among us, some might even say. And, well, there's other 3 in the garden, which presumably is the Strega characters. I mean, who else would it possibly be at that point? So if we had to think of who was going to betray us in our group, if we count everybody, Fuka, no. Junpei, more than likely not. Yukari, more than likely not. Mitsuru is more sus than the others, but still more than likely not, as it seems like she's actually trying to make an effort, but fix the mistakes of the past. And then we've got Akihiko. Nah, that's not really gonna happen. We had the chairman, which is absolutely the sussiest of our group. We have Sanjiro. While not in the group, he was in the group at one point, but I don't think he really cares enough like that to necessarily go out of his way to be against us. So our sussiest person is the chairman, which is, he's always been sus, so that's not too surprising that that's the thing. And then of course the 3 should be the Strega people. So then it's not done particularly by one person when he said it for the coming of the end. So multiple people take place in the result of the end coming, and the question is, who are those people? Presumably it'd be our group in totality. Presumably Strega, we're gonna have more interactions with them. Whether or not we actually quote unquote wipe out the entire Strega collection is something to consider, which I don't feel like is going to happen necessarily. Yeah, Mitsuru's dad, which is still sus. There's also the chance that people actually survived the explosion that they're trying to make us believe didn't survive the explosion, which is very much so sus as well. They also talked about a buddy at one point, the Strega people, yet we've never actually seen that person. Of course intentionally, but that's also sus. So they're also working with somebody that isn't even a part of the 3. The question is, who would that be? The chairman played it off as if he didn't know those 3 were Persona users, at least for the time being. Whether that was actual acting or he legitimately didn't know that those Strega people existed is up for debate. So if we assume that the chairman didn't know of them being potential Persona users by this point, then who else would they be working with? Clearly not within our group itself. So if that's the case, it would point more towards Mitsuru's dad, but I'm still not convinced that's the case either, which then makes me think that it's actually somebody that survived the explosion somehow, which is a possibility. And considering one of them was Mitsuru's granddad, who originally decided to do the experiment in the first place, gives me the most sus towards him, although that would be under the assumption that he actually lived through the explosion, which they try and make it pretty much confirm that nobody did, but I'm still Xing the doubt on that. Anyways, appreciate you guys for watching. We'll figure out this mystery soon enough, and we will see you guys in the next one. See ya.